The worst thing you can do for mental health in your team or in your business is avoid mental health, avoid stressful situations, avoid difficult conversations, avoid anything where you think people might get slightly offended or upset. The only way that a human builds up a good threshold for stress and resilience to stress and the ability to handle stress is by exposure to stress, no different to physical exercise. And if a business wants to grow and a team wants to grow, they're going to have to go through stress. Stress is a natural part of a growth cycle. If we want to move away from what we know and to achieving bigger things, which all businesses and all teams should be trying to do at all times, we have to go through stress. So try to concentrate and focus on not just having a fear mindset around exposing your teams and your managers and your people to stress. Try to have a more proactive mindset where we focus not on avoiding stress, but on training people and developing people and working together in teams on how to handle stress and how to handle anxiety and how to handle tough situations. Probably one of the most powerful things that you can do to help people in this area is, as a manager or as a leader in a business, is be really open and honest about the stresses that you feel, the imposter syndrome that you get, the negative voices. You'd be amazed at just how talking about what you experience has such a therapeutic impact on the wider workforce. What tends to happen is people in leadership positions and management positions feel that it's their responsibility to be strong and to not show any weakness, which then creates this false image to your teams that for them to get to the position that you're at, because they will look up to you and aspire to be like you, they have to get rid of any of the negative emotions or self-doubt that they have because you don't have it. So by trying to not share any of that with your teams and your people, you're actually making it worse because you're creating a false image of what a human is. So I'm not saying you need to go on camera and start crying, but what I am saying is that be really open and honest with people about, I'm a bit worried about this, or I stress, or I have imposter syndrome, or I find myself overthinking things sometimes, or I struggled to sleep last night because I was weighing on this problem. Share that thing, share those things with your teams, create an open forum around mental health, but don't hide away from or try and protect your people from stress, because that's not the way forwards. That's just going to create a society or a culture within your business of stress avoidance, which means you can't grow, which ends up with people feeling very unfulfilled and very unhappy in their roles anyway.